Evening, how are you today? This is Jimpanos, transformational career coach. I help and inspire professionals in London and across the globe to find their passion and pursue the career they truly love. And if right now you are struggling to achieve any kind of goal of yours, okay, it could be personal, it could be professional, okay, it would, it might have to do with your personal, relationships or with, a promotion at work, then stay tuned because today we're talking about the number one communication skill, and this is empathy. And why is it important and how you can develop it. So stay tuned. I'm accredited and certified by ICF, International Coaches Federation. It's the largest coaches organization in the world, and I'm the creator of the Find Your Passion method, a unique coaching tool that can help professionals across the globe to find their passion and pursue the career they truly love. And I have a vision. My vision is to inspire 3 billion people by 2060 to find their passion and pursue the career they truly love. And if you do want to be a part of this vision, you can actually do that. You can actually share with me your very valuable input in terms of what you would expect from a book like that. What book? The book called Find Your Passion, How to Discover and Pursue Your Passion and Transform Your Life. This will be my very first book. And of course, you will have, as a token of appreciation, because I do value your time, a free transformational coaching call with me, one-to-one, a value of £250, and we'll figure out the number one challenge in your life right now, or number one area you want to improve on, and we'll figure out where you are right now, where you want to go, and I'll make sure that I will give you all the tools and strategies that you need to bridge that gap. If that is a great deal for you, then type yes in the comments below, or feel free to text me privately. And of course, guys, feel free, to comment anything that does, express you. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments below. And of course, feel free to share this video with anyone you believe it might benefit from. And of course, give us some thumbs up if you do like this video, and send me some love. I'm always sending you here from London my love. So let's dive in right away. So first of all, what does it mean? Empathy. Okay, so at least my own definition is a man's ability to understand and connect with others by putting themselves into others' shoes. Okay, so it's about your ability to understand and connect with others by putting yourself into other shoes. So this might be quite mainstream, okay, especially the last phrase, but it's true, okay, and it has a tremendous wisdom in it, okay, and that's why I consider it important to make a live an entire Facebook live for this. So this is the definition, and what's important about that? Why do you need to empathize? What's the value that you will get? At work and in your personal life. Okay, so let's start with work first of all. Okay, so if you are an employee and you're working for someone else, then first of all, once you start truly feeling and understanding your colleagues at work, not only will they start appreciating you more and respecting you more, but you will you will create a place of trust. And trust me, trust is everything, in successful, organizations. Okay, so your employer does need this kind of environment, and you create this environment through empathizing with others. And of course, you might be able to connect with people that they might be your your potential friends or or business partners, or even partner. So you never know. It's all about how you connect and interact with others. Okay, generally. So don't try to pretend, and act in a specific way at work. Okay, because people understand when when you fake and when you are true to yourself and to others. So, and of course, you will be able to understand better your employer's needs. So that consequently will allow you to ask the right questions, okay, to help them in a project or an assignment or in something extra, to go for the extra mile, which is very important and highly evaluated in in a corporate environment. And that will lead you to to create more trust around your face, in front of your employer. And that consequently will lead to more responsibility to you. And at the end of the day, you will when someone trusts you more, they pay you more. Okay, so I'm not saying, of course, empathize and understand others to get paid. No, but this will be a natural, result of this. Okay, and it's a big virtue. So set aside your ego. Don't try to be the best. Just try to be the best you can become. Okay, and you will reap the benefits of it. Okay, if you are an employer, on the other hand, is all about understanding what your employees and customers want. Don't treat these two groups differently. Okay, because first of all, your business, okay, is not it starts from you, but it's not you. Okay, it's the culture created by you, but it's supported by your people. So your business is your people. Okay, so this should be your priority. And if your people are not at least happy at working with you and coming at work, then this will have an impact in the customer. Okay, in the customer service, hence in in sales, and in profits, and also in in your um in your retention rates. Okay, because as long as you create a culture of trust and mutual communication and and respect, yes, you will attract more talent. Okay, and this talent will bring even more talent, and goes on. So please, prioritize your people. Try to understand them, and always customize what you offer. You have a compensation package, great. Customize to them. Okay, listen to them. Listen to what they want. And you could be surprised. Like most people, yeah, of course, we want security. Okay, if we are. If we have a job, but after that, people want flexibility, want a great team to work with, want to feel comfortable in their in the workplace, want to be themselves at work. Okay, and have consider work as a great place to be. Okay, not something just to get to get by. Okay, and trust me, there are many people right now in your organization that they do this thing exactly. Why? Because most likely you have passed this mentality, and if you haven't, then at least try even more to deliver even more value to your employees. Okay, go and find well-being programs for your employees. Okay, for their mental and physical health. Okay, doesn't have to be with me necessarily, but invest in your people. Okay, and the empathy for an employer will have greater retention, higher customer satisfaction, um, uh, a great quality, of life at work, of well-being at work. You will decrease your absenteeism and presenteeism levels in terms of your employees. You will boost their performance, their productivity, and you will have a larger impact as well. Okay, and at the end of the day, you will become more profitable. So yes, empathy is the only way for you to do that. Okay, or one of the top ways to do that. And in terms of your personal life, why is empathy important in your personal life? Okay, first of all, it's crucial for your personal relationships. That could be with your loved ones, with your parents, your friends, your partner, your or even acquaintance of yours. Doesn't matter. What does matter though is you need to understand that sometimes, okay, we need to listen to others, okay, and I believe that if you do care about them, you need to truly listen to them, okay, and try to understand them. You don't have necessarily to understand them, but you need to respect them, and you respect them by truly listening to them and at least trying to understand their point of view. So as a result, you will have less conflicts with your loved ones, deeper and more profound relationships, more quality, more trust, more honesty, a higher level of communication. Everything changes, but you need to change first. And to do that, you need to start. I don't say you don't care about your loved ones. I say you need to care in the right way. The right way is not the ego way, that my way, that okay, I just listen to them and then I want to say what I want to say. Okay, really try to understand that. And this mentality, please do not apply that only to your loved ones, but to everyone. Okay, because I really believe that how you think about anything, it's how you act about everything. Okay, so your life will literally change. Okay, because people will trust you even more and more, and you will be happy because then they will be happier, more than happy to listen to you. So that leads to really healthy and profound relationships. It could be with your friends, with your parents, with your partner, you name it. Okay, and this is the value of the empathy. But how can you build it? How can you develop empathy? Okay, and remember, it's the number one communication skill. So you do need to know this. You do need to, if you do want to, I won't say the word succeed because, it's quite fancy and mainstream and quite, misinterpreted. So what I want you to do is, first of all, to understand that if you want to be happy in your life, you need to develop this skill, okay? And yes, empathy is a skill. It is teachable, it is trainable, okay? So let's dive in. How? Number one, improve your listening skills. So imagine that there are three kinds of levels of listenings, okay? So there are three levels of listening. Number one, imagine is level 1, 2, 3. Level 1 is about you, okay? So imagine that someone is talking to you and you are just waiting for them to finish to start and talking about what you want to say. This is number one, and this is what most people do. This is not empathy, okay? This is about yourself, this is about ego, and I'm not saying not to do that. It's natural to do that, okay? The most important person, in our lives is ourselves. That's normal. But try to go to the next level, level 2, which is all about really focusing your attention to them. So really focus on what they say, okay? Not just pretend listening to them, but really listen to them, okay? Really pay attention to, okay? There is no similar way to say that. Okay, just pay attention to what they say. Okay, and the 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 key here is the next level, level 3 listening, which is all about not just listening to their words, okay, but to the feeling they communicate along with these words, okay, or the feelings. So, and as well as their body language, so the feelings and their body language and the entire energy that they generate from that. Okay, so someone a typical example is when you ask your partner, "How are you?" and she says, "I'm fine." You know, right, ladies? But are you fine? No, you are not. Okay, so this is a childish example, but it's great to articulate my point. And my point is, you need to pay attention and go beyond, okay, the words. Okay, see how the other person talks. Okay, how they move, the tone of their voice. Okay, how's their body. Okay, and what's the entire feeling that they make you feel. Okay, and then just tell them about that. Okay, I'm feeling that you're kind of nervous on this. I'm not nervous. What do you mean? But articulate that and say that. Okay, this subtle detail will be a great player into the game of building your empathy as a skill. So number 1, listen. Okay, shut the fuck up and listen. Okay. Number 2 is be curious. Okay, so I want you, to not. I want you to stop assuming. Okay, and just be curious. Okay, if someone says, I'm okay, and I'm good or I'm great, ask them what is great for you. Okay, this is not fair. Someone might say, what is fair to you? Okay, don't take anything as as a given. Okay, because what you do is you perceive that from your own perspective, but you need to be curious about others' perspective. And yes, this kind of words and that articulate feelings and values of other people, they are different from person to person. Okay, what I consider integrity might not be the same thing with what you consider as integrity, and so on. Okay, so be curious. How? Activate the part of your of yourself that is the crazy scientist, let's say, who is extremely curious about everything, or the little kid who wants to explore the world. When you were a kid, let's say at the age of 6, you wanted, you are curious about everything. You are asking, what's this? What's that? So activate this part of yours, okay, and just come from this place, okay. When the next time that you're going to have even a small talk with anyone, okay, not just your loved ones, okay, and so curiosity is key, okay, and there is another thing which is also really important. I think that is this is the cherry in a cake. So I think that can also help you, okay. So this is all about your let's say the phrase that we said before, put yourself into other shoes. It's exactly that, okay. Role inversing. So practically how it works is you can take another person to help you on this, not the person that you want to talk to, and you pretend that you are this person and the other person pretends that it's you, okay, and you just try to just literally put your mind and your mindset into their mindset, okay. Just try to dig into their mind, okay, and pretend that you are them. So be an actor on this, okay, and play this, okay, and you will get some great insights about how they think, okay, and you don't have to actually get another person to help you, you can actually imagine that. Okay, imagine having a conversation, and you can imagine yourself being them and them being you. Okay, and play this in this way, and you will be amazed about about how about what great insights you will have on this. Empathy is the #1 communication skill. If you do want to achieve any goal of yours, okay, you really want to learn how to really listen to people. Okay, the more you shed light on others, okay, the more they will appreciate who you are. Don't shed light on others just for you to be listened to. No, shed light for others because you will feel so fulfilled once you see the impact of your listening and of your empathy on them. Okay, and this is the highest need of all for every human in the world throughout history, and I call it transcendence. Okay, it's the human need where you serve others and you contribute to others, but you contribute not for you to feel okay, but for them. Okay, so it's all about them. Okay, and once you become a part of the whole, okay, and the whole, let's say, is the whole world, the humanity, God, universe, then you transcend and you feel you feel what I really call true happiness. Okay, unconditional contribution. Okay, and a great way to do that is empathy. Okay, you don't have to to help 3 billion people to find their passion as I'm going for. What you need to do is to really connect with people and really try to understand what they want, what they need, and how you can help them unconditionally. This is Jimpanos, and I hope that you did enjoy this live, and if you did like this live, give us a like on our Facebook page, Jimpanos Coaching. You will find the link to the Facebook description below. And of course, feel free to share this with anyone who wants to achieve their goals and they lack communication skills, and especially the #1 skill, empathy. Take care.